99X, it's Barnes and Leslie. We are your Morning X. Hey, Crash, in a few minutes. This whole hour is dedicated to you, by the way.
Appreciate that.
Got some dating help for you right now in just a second after Leslie does her business. Okay. And then I have something not only for you, but for everyone else who hates to work out.
Oh.
It's going to get a whole lot easier if you participate in what I have for you. In about 20 minutes, we'll get into it.
Okay, well, I'd like to talk about easy money here. Yeah. Listening to the Morning X, you could win $1,000. It's the $1,000 Show Quiz Showdown. Easy. Answer 10 questions about the Morning X in 60 seconds, and we're just going to hand over $1,000. Super easy. Sign up at 99x.com, or you could text the keyword money to 470-741-9999. We'll send you the entry page. Very easy questions like, should I give one out here, Barnes?
Well, I said yesterday what I said yesterday would be a question.
About Barnes's new sports addiction?
Yeah.
See, that one's easy.
It will absolutely be a question.
So,
and it involves a paddle and a wiffle ball. So if you know that sport, then I think you're going to have one question out of 10.
The $1,000 Show Quiz Showdown from the Morning X and 99X.
Crash, have you tried pickleball yet?
I have not, no,
Dude,
and I kind of want to.
So fun. There's a place right there by 11 Alive, Painted Pickle.
Oh.
Not even half a mile from you.
Really?
Yeah, we need to go do it. It's doubles is more fun, I think.
Okay.
You guys have done foot massages together. Why not pickleball?
Let's advance to the next level, Crash.
Yeah. Let's take it to the Painted Pickle.
You know you've been thinking about that foot massage since you left it.
Dude, that was a righteous day.
I'm telling you. Okay, Crash, as we work on you, this is a Crash hour here. It's all about Crash.
All right.
They surveyed over 5,000 adults who use the dating app Plenty of Fish. Have you ever fished in that one?
No, I've done, oh gosh, I can't remember the ones that I did. Right now, it's just all about Facebook.
Oh, that's just not a good fishing ground. But Plenty of Fish it's a super basic app. I remember back when I was single, I looked in it and I was like, this is just the ugliest app. It just has like a picture and a lot of text.
Okay.
But they have identified, and this will help you moving into 2025, these are the biggest dating trends for the year, and there are 5 of them. And they're all terms that you may or may not know. So I thought I would quiz you on the terms and see if you two could get even remotely close to what they mean. All right?
Okay.
So the first one is smutton. Smutton. If you're smutton, what are you doing? Leslie, what do you think?
It's like a cross between smitten and something else.
Maybe.
Like you're smitten with somebody and now you're deep into it, so you're smutton. I don't know. I'm making that up, but
not exact. Crash, what would you say if you're smutton?
I kind of agree with Leslie a little bit with the smitten, and then they're playing off the name Smutton, but it sounds a little more dirty to me.
It's not either of those, and this is stuff to look for when you're dating, by the way. So these are profiles that you may come into or may come into your path. Somebody is smutton if they have fantasized about storylines of romantic TV shows, movies, or books, and they want them to become a reality for them.
Oh.
So like Bridgerton.
Never knew there was a name for that. Yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that. So you see, these are profiles that you're in this modern day of dating.
Okay.
In next year that they're saying you're going to come into. So I guess like thematic people who are like,
that's what I was thinking. Like if like for me being a big Disney guy, like if some chick dresses up like Cinderella, I would be smut.
Don't even
that
go
is
there.
Just awful. Yeah, I would not survive with the smutton. Okay, what about yap trapping?
God.
Wait, yap?
Yeah, and they're saying in the survey that 49% of the people have been yap trapped. What happens if you're being yap trapped, Crash?
You talking smack about somebody else, maybe?
Or you're only talking about yourself?
Leslie Fram. People who talk about themselves excessively without asking any personal questions to you.
Friends of mine tell me that all the time on first dates. I didn't know it had a name.
Why is that? Why would someone think that they would go on a date and they just want to hear you give a stand-up about yourself?
It's unbelievable.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the narcissist in people.
Well, now you know the yap trappers are 1 in 2 dates are yap trapping, so be on the lookout for it. There's 3 more. These are the biggest trends in dating for next year, says Plenty of Fish. Over 5,000 people sampled. It's a pretty decent size sample. What is sticking. And the ICK in sticking is all caps. So if you're sticking, what does that mean that you're doing if you're sticking?
Turned off or?
No, actually, and you'll see why in a minute. Crash, you have anything?
Well, the ICK, the ick part,
The
is
ick.
that like a stage 4 clinger? They won't go away.
Well, they're accentuating the ick,
right?
Because the ick are the things that instantly bug you about somebody. So, like, if Crash gave me the icks because he wore a Cinderella costume on Halloween, like that's an ick.
Okay,
So if you're sticking, what does that mean you're doing when you're dating?
You're irritating the other person with certain
Opposite.
characteristics?
You're sticking around. So even because they hated your Cinderella, they gave you a pass.
Interesting.
And they're staying with you. They're sticking.
Stick.
Man, that's
A little complicated. But
Remind me of Chloe, your ex-girlfriend.
Well, but
she was
didn't,
sticking
though.
around.
She didn't, though. She left.
Yeah,
Well, he broke up with her.
she had to. Yeah.
2 more. Freak matching. What's happening when you're freak matching, Leslie?
2 people that have weird obsessions find each other.
Leslie, nailing it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's kind of an easy one.
Yeah.
Is it? It's when you connect with someone who has a shared quirk, eccentricity, or weirdness.
Yeah, Crash just needs to find another Disney person.
Well, that would like someone that's in common, though. That you would think that's a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's like freak isn't a bad word. I mean, just, if you're freaky about Disney or freaky about other things, yeah.
Well, 40% of the people have experienced freak matching. I would think that would be a positive.
Yeah.
The last one, 1/3 of survey respondents have been involved in this, and it's called grim keeping. Grim keeping. Crash, what do you think you're doing if you're grim keeping?
Grim keeping.
Oh, gosh.
And this is
I was gonna
date.
say you're keeping somebody around even though you're just not into it.
I mean, partial credit, but not fully, and you'll see. Leslie, if you're
I have
grim
no
keeping,
idea.
okay, think about you go out and you're kind of a downer. And you go out and the other person is kind of a downer. And you guys bitch and moan about all this stuff. You're now grim keeping.
That kind of reminds me of the last one. Yeah.
Your negatives have paired you up.
2 negative people together.
Yeah,
Yes.
those opposite attracts. Yeah.
Well, people can resonate more with negativity.
Yeah. I guess this day and age,
That really the negativity part bugs me, but I could see this. I didn't know
now
I had
you
a
know.
name for it again.
So now you've learned a lot about what's going on with your dating friends. You can now use it in conversation. Smutton, yap trapping. Was he sticking you? Ooh, was he sticking you? Also, freak matching and grim keeping.
Crash, has this helped you at all?
I hope.
no, not at all.
Okay, well, the next one in a few minutes is not only for you, but for everyone. This is an hour all about Crash, mostly.
All right.
And if you go to the gym and you just freaking hate it, I've got some good news for you coming up on 99X.